Hey guys, it's Lee Out Loud coming to you live from the B&A Trail right outside of my house. I wanted to just catch up with everybody. I don't know what I'm going to call these. I was thinking about maybe like Tuesday on the trail, Tuesdays with Fenwick, deep thoughts and long walks. I don't really know. Today's kind of a yucky day out, so the lighting is not that good. But I'm spinning because my dog is he's pulling me. But today I just wanted to talk to you about some things I was thinking. See a little tribute to my Elon friends. What is your competitive advantage in life? What's the one thing that you bring to the table that other people don't? I mean, there's billions of people in this world, but you have a competitive advantage. And you need to figure out what that is. Hey there. Nice to see you guys. I have a couple thoughts that come to mind. I really like Glennon Doyle. She runs a group called Mom Mastery, and her book was called Carry On Warrior. Her story, just in a nutshell, is that she was a recovering alcoholic. I think she had had some eating disorders, and one day she finds out she's going to have a baby and decides she needs to show up in her life. I can't see the comments, guys, but hi, I will go back over them and definitely respond to each of you. So Glennon had to show up in her life, and here she is trying to recover from being an addict and bring a child into the world. And she would go to the playgrounds and the parks and sit down with the other moms or sometimes the nannies and feel uncomfortable, like, ooh, gosh, I come from a really different place than they do. Ugh, I don't know if they're gonna want to say anything to me. What are we gonna talk about? But I think then she had a bit of an epiphany and decided, I'm just gonna tell them the truth. Today I'm not having that great of a day because I'm a recovering addict and some days are hard. And instead of, I guess, the judgment that she expected to get, she found acceptance. And it also kind of opened up a spot for other people to be their authentic selves with her. You know, I'm always guilty of you telling me a story and I'm like, oh yeah, I thought of a story like that too. Let me tell you mine. So she started hearing how normal everybody was, or maybe how normal she was and how crazy everybody else was. But I guess my point is that Facebook is fantasy land, guys. People come up to you and go, oh my gosh, you've been having so much fun. I watch you on Facebook and hell yeah, I only post the good stuff. But don't let that hold you back. Remember that Facebook is fantasy land and people post the life they want you to see. And we all have our own reality. So you have to figure out what your strengths are. You need to do what you need to do to have the most fun that you can because you got one shot in this life. And we all have good times and bad times. So I did something that Gary Vaynerchuk suggested me to do. And I asked 5 friends 4 questions. I picked 5 friends that I felt knew me from different walks. You know, some were work, whoop, some was life. And I asked them, what was I good at? What was I bad at? What were my strengths? And then what were some things that maybe I should avoid doing because I wasn't that good at those things? And I reviewed them. I wasn't surprised about some. I was hurt by a few. But I think that's just because some of the people I asked knew me so well and they went places a little deeper than I was comfortable with because I don't show everybody that deep inside of me. But I couldn't judge because I asked them to give me feedback about me, and I took from that my strengths, and I'm going 100% in on my strengths. I have some weaknesses. I'm too old to change. I'm going to go in 100% on my strengths. So I challenge you guys, take some of my Tuesday talks, Tuesday walks, Tuesdays with Fenny, and ask 5 friends to be honest with you. Give them a safe space so that they can. And you asked so that you could judge.